I'm Mrs. Mansko.
Play.
My name is Hannah White. Welcome to our Thanksgiving program. Our first poem is called The First Thanksgiving.
When the pilgrims came to this new land, they met the neighbors and shook their hands. They had a feast with turkey and corn. That was when Thanksgiving was born.
Hi, my name is Melissa Olsen, and our next poem is called The Five Fat Turkeys.
Really loud.
Five fat turkeys sitting on the gate. The first one said, "Oh my, it's getting late." The second one said, "Thanksgiving is near." The third one said that makes me shake with fear. The fourth one said, "Let's run and run and run." The fifth one said, "Here's the farmer with his gun. Let's eat your turkey dinner." There's the farmer say, so five fat turkeys flew far, far away. Now we'll sing I See Fam. I see family gathering here, sharing cheer, coming all together, singing for each other. Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving. I see family gathering here, sharing cheer, coming all together, thankful for each other. Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving.
Doing the kindergarten play. And how many of you were turkeys? We had lots of other animals in that other play before, didn't we? Okay, this is Mrs. Jensen's group, and they're going to perform some songs for you.
Our song is called Turkey, Turkey.
Dreamcatcher book. And about the Dreamcatcher story from the Ojibwe tribe. Well, we learned about that again this year, and Stormy is going to tell us about the Dreamcatcher. Go ahead. Show us the badges on the feet of the badges.
And here's the race. What's been your thing? Enjoying this the second time. We're thankful as can be, shout hooray, hooray! If you're thankful as can be, shout hooray, hooray! Friends and family, just as thankful as can be. For your friends and family, shout hooray, hooray!
Now everybody.
If you're thankful as can be, shout hooray, hooray! If you're thankful as can be, shout hooray, hooray! For your friends and family, just be thankful as can be. For your friends and family, shout hooray, hooray!
Thank you.
Johnny and Ariana. Ariana. Students are doing it in the cafeteria. We've never gotten to practice in the cafeteria before, so bear with us. If there's any adults that can help put costumes on, that would be great. Kids, you need to go stand where your costumes are. You don't try to put them on by yourself, though, okay?
Not an adult.
No. Yeah, well, it should be.
The red light on.
It is. So how do you turn this thing up? It's not on.
The button there.
The red one?
Speak out this way. Don't worry about the mic. The mic will pick up the sound.
And our play is by Stephen Kroll. When the Pilgrims had lived through their first year in the New World and it was time for the first Thanksgiving, everyone wanted turkey, but it was hard to catch turkeys. They were all wild in the woods,
Go and get them!
said the governor.
Okay.
Said Captain Bill Fitz, chief turkey catcher. Captain Bill shouldered his musket. He gathered,
See those pilgrims?
Solomon said.
They want us for Thanksgiving dinner. We've got to stop them. Yes. Right.
Said Regina the mom.
Right. Right.
Said Lavina and Alfred. Quickly, Lavina and Alfred strung a rope between the trees. Jim, come string the rope. As Captain Bill and his men marched into the woods, they tripped and fell on their backs.
Don't really. Okay. Well on your backs. Back up. Stand back up. Back.
While they lay there stunned, Regina put up another sign. Pilgrims, go home.
What do you think of that? They must not like us. Oh, I'll tell you something, man. Like this by a bunch of turkeys. Yes, Father.
At that moment, they heard some gobbling behind a tree. Captain Bill placed a finger over his lips and gestured with his hand.
I think we got one.
Everyone tiptoed toward the tree. Suddenly, there was some gobbling behind a second tree. And then a third. The Pilgrims didn't know which turkey to pursue first.
Split up into groups and we'll get them all.
But no one knew which group to join or which group should catch what turkey. They all got so confused they couldn't move. Solomon had placed himself behind the first tree. Regina placed herself behind the second tree, and Levine and Alfred between the third. With the Pilgrims so mixed up, there was plenty of time to escape. All four of them ran to warn the other turkeys.
Run. Hide in the deepest part of the wood. Run, quick!
Said the turkeys. So we run right over to this one. Okay. When the turkeys had fled, Solomon, Regina, Alfred, and Lavina returned to the Pilgrims. Captain Bill and his people were regrouped in the middle of the field and were coming closer.
I think they're in the cleft tree,
Said Captain Bill, pointing. Solomon looked at Lavina and Alfred.
You know those big rose feathers we've been saving to make pillows?
Lavina and Alfred nodded.
I have a plan.
Said Solomon. So tell me. When Solomon had explained, the turkeys gathered up the big bags of old turkey feathers. They hoisted them up into the trees. As the Pilgrims reached the right spot, the turkeys threw the feathers at the Pilgrims. All at once, the Pilgrims were covered in old turkey feathers. Turkeys, we all say, surprise!
Surprise! Surprise!
Everybody say it.
Surprise!
Then they raced away into the woods.
You think the letter is blue now? I don't know. You can't never be sure. No Pilgrims.
Just then, Chris jumped out of a tree and landed on Lavina.
I get you, turkey!
Chris shouted. Lavina wiggled out from under Chris and dashed into the field. Alfred ran after her.
Look,
Shouted Captain Bill.
turkeys.
The Pilgrims aimed their muskets. Lavina and Alfred ducked. All they ducked. There was a loud, but no one was hurt. Solomon raced out of the woods. He fluffed his feathers and charged at the pilgrims. They hardly noticed him. They were too busy reloading their muskets.
Mother, another turkey!
Captain Bill looked up.
Get it!
He shouted. Solomon took off across the field. He ran around the clump of trees. He ran in and out of the woods. The pilgrims chased him, trying to load their muskets as they ran. They huffed and puffed, but they weren't as fast or as smart as Solomon. He led them through the worst briar patch in the woods.
Yeah! Help! None of these turkeys. We're going home.
Solomon raced to where the other turkeys were hiding.
Those customers won't be having turkey this Thanksgiving. Hooray! Go, 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 go!
Back in Plymouth Colony, Captain Bill had to explain what had happened.
Captain Bill, right here. Right here, X.
What about our Thanksgiving turkey? We don't have any.
Captain Bill rubbed his brow.
Why not have squash for Thanksgiving? We'll just pretend we have turkey.
And that's exactly what they did. The pilgrim ate a lot of squash at the first Thanksgiving. Everyone just thinks they ate turkey. One final song.
We wish you a happy Thanksgiving. We wish you a happy Thanksgiving. We wish you a happy Thanksgiving. But don't eat too much. Happy Thanksgiving!
What?
The,
Who is helping with the pumpkin bars? Okay, where's Marissa? And there's the pumpkin. REC. Yep. And then push it again. We'll say.
Well, very good since last week, so you'll have to bear with us if we make any mistakes, okay? And we're very excited to do this for you today. And I bet you're almost ready for vacation, huh? Just 2 more days. All right, I'll stop talking and we'll start.
Welcome to our Thanksgiving program. Our first poem is called First Thanksgiving. My name is Preston Peterson. Our next poem is called Five Fat Turkeys. Five fat turkeys sitting on the gate. The first one said, "Oh my, it's getting late." The second one said, "Thanksgiving is here." The third one said, "It makes me shake with fear." The fourth one said, "But Now we will sing I See Family. And math for pattern. So math made these pattern necklaces, and they look like Indian necklaces.
Good morning. How many of you remember doing your Thanksgiving play? Yeah. How many were turkeys? How many were pilgrims? Or rabbits or bears or something? We had one or two. Well, we are going to do some of the same poems you remember and also some new ones this year.
One fat turkey. One fat turkey went trotting by. He shook his feathers, winked an eye, tapped a wing, his head gave a wobble, looked at me, said gobble, gobble, gobble. Our song is called Turkey, Turkey. And this song. Turkey, turkey, look at you. Be careful what you do. Thanksgiving Day is almost here. We turkey every year. Go right higher in the woods. Really keep the light shine.
How many of you remember the Dreamcatcher story? It's with the Ojibwe Indian tribe and their belief of the Dreamcatcher and what they believe that does at night. And Cody Bobrock is going to share with us his belief, the Ojibwe's belief.
It makes me bad dreams, gives you good dreams. Circle of life. No, think in his house. My name is Harry Clockwork. Now I think it's his day. It sounds like a heartbeat in the circle of life.
Get ready for the play. If there's any adults that can help with costumes, just make sure the kids wait for you and their hands have to go straight up before they...
When the Pilgrims had lived through their first winter, or first year in the New World, and it was time for the first Thanksgiving, everyone wanted turkey. But it was hard to catch turkeys. They were all wild in the woods.
Go and get them.
Said the governor.
Okay.
Said Captain Bill Fitz, chief turkey catcher. Captain Bill shouldered his musket. He gathered his 5 best pilgrims and his son Chris. Together they set off in the woods in pursuit of wild turkeys. There was just one thing they hadn't counted on. Out in the woods was one tough turkey. His name was Solomon. As Captain Bill and his men came trampling across the field, Solomon watched them. They didn't look very friendly. Solomon rushed back into the bushes. He put up a big sign. No turkeys. Turkeys flown south for the winter.
What's this?
Said Captain Bill.
It's a big sign.
Said Chris.
I know that.
Said Captain Bill.
What does it mean? They're big, turkeys don't fly south.
Then, said Chris.
Let's go get them.
Said Captain Bill. He waved his musket in the direction of the woods. Solomon ran and found his wife, Regina, and his 2 children, Lavina and Alfred. He rushed them to the edge of the woods.
You see them pilgrims? They want us for Thanksgiving dinner. We've got to stop them. Right.
Said Regina.
Right. Right.
Said Lavina and Alfred. Quickly, Lavina and Alfred strung a rope between the trees. As Captain Bill and his men marched into the woods, they tripped and fell on their backs. While they lay there stunned, Regina put up another sign. Pilgrims
dead turkey. Right on! Yes, Father! Right on!
Said the 5 best pilgrims. At that moment, they heard some gobbling from behind a tree. Captain Bill placed a finger over his lips and gestured with his hand.
I think we got one.
Captain Bill whispered. Everyone tiptoed toward the tree. Suddenly, there was some gobbling behind a second tree.
Gobble, gobble.
And then a third.
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
The pilgrims didn't know which turkey to pursue first. They whispered. But no one knew which group to join or which groups to catch what turkey. They all got so confused they couldn't move. Solomon had placed himself behind the first tree, Regina behind the second, and Alfred and Lavina between the third. With the pilgrims so mixed up, there was plenty of time to escape. All 4 of them ran to warn the other turkeys. When the turkeys had fled, Solomon, Regina, and Alfred and Lavina returned to the pilgrims. Captain Bill and his people had regrouped in the middle of the field and were coming closer.
I think they're not one of the
Said Captain Bill, pointing. Solomon looked at Lavina and Alfred.
You know them old things of feathers we've been saving to make pillows?
Lavina and Alfred nodded.
I have an idea.
When Solomon had explained, the turkeys gathered up the big bags of old feathers. They hoisted them up into the trees. Keep going. As the pilgrims reached the right spot, the turkeys beat on the bags with sticks. All at once, the pilgrims were covered in old turkey feathers. The turkeys yelled. They raced away into the woods.
Do you think they'll leave us alone now?
Regina asked as they ran.
I don't know. You never can trust them pilgrims.
Just then, Chris jumped out of a tree and landed on Lavina.
Got you, turkey.
Lavina wiggled out from under Chris and dashed into the field. Alfred ran after her.
Look, turkey.
The pilgrims aimed their muskets. Lavina and Alfred ducked. There was a loud woo, but no one was hurt. Solomon raced out of the woods. He fluffed his feathers and charged at the pilgrims. They hardly noticed him. They were too busy reloading their muskets.
Father, another turkey.
Captain Bill looked up.
Get him.
He shouted. Solomon took off across the field. He ran around the clump of trees. He ran in and out of the woods. The pilgrims chased him, trying to load their muskets as they ran. They huffed and puffed, but they weren't as fast or as smart as Solomon. He led them through the worst briar patch in the woods. Solomon raced to where the other turkeys were hiding.
We fixed them. Those pilgrims will be having turkey this Thanksgiving.
Back in Plymouth Colony, Captain Bill had to explain what happened.
For Thanksgiving, we have no turkey.
Captain Bill rubbed his brow.
Why don't we have squash for Thanksgiving? We'll just pretend to have turkey.
And that's exactly what they did. The Pilgrims ate a lot of squash that first Thanksgiving. Everyone just thinks they ate turkey. The end.
I'm Preston and I was Elton. My name is Carly and I was Lovina. My name is Celine. My name is Leslie and I was a pilgrim. My name is Lily and I was a governor. My name is Patricia and my name is Bridget and I was a pilgrim. My name is Derek and I was Captain Bill.